So let's see how it goes. It's too normal because I'm a pansy. Ready? Are we ready?
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
rotate it. Oops. Oh, I see. Hold down R and then... Oops! Oh, are we playing Zelda now? It's fine. Uh-oh. I used them all. What up, Sake? I thought I'd try one of these games, but I'm regretting it now. Oh, what up, Retro? Down with the host. Hostess with the mostest. Ooh. What's going on in that window over there? Am I supposed to like throw this at somebody? I'm gonna take this with me. Witnessing unsettling events reduce your sanity. It can be increased by puzzling or making progress. I don't get it! Carry this book 'cause it's the only weapon I have. Ooh. I think there's a light thing in here, wasn't there? Yeah. Yeah. Take this box with me because I want to have something. I want to take the box. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. 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 now I don't want to waste my little Tinder thingies. I mean, is shit gonna come after me, or... What's that? What is this? Some sort of rug? What's that sound mean? Oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God, one last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Alrighty then. Double click on the oil item. Okay. Lantern will light up dark places. F. F. Okay. Run, hold left shift. So does that mean I'm gonna have to run soon?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, sprinkle lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Ooh, I don't want to go that way. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar.
There should be more coop.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt agua regia instead of agua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put in any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. It should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament.
Right.
Treatment.
Let me see. And 1 part aqua fortis.
cellar. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Okay. This is where I came in at, right? Alright. Nope. Ah, some more gobbledygook here too. Okay. To explore up here? Oh my god! Piece of shit.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Of course. Use the left stick while holding down the left mouse. Offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services of Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm. Okay.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Find a key. Some sort of organic tissue. Evidence in the laboratory revealed that combining 4 chemicals created a pattern from acid. Okay. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory. Okay. So I should go back to that wine cellar.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh. Why am I tripping?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
God damn it,
The next
Ella.
thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was
Scary
the broken
game. You can't
pieces
jump scare
of a
me.
most peculiar relic.
Scary. Alright. So I thought I came in this way. Oh God! I'm gonna take that away from you, Ella. Just stop it. Stop it. I don't understand. I'm quite sure that's where I came from. I can't. Not breakable by hand. So what do I break it with? Which one of these chairs? Let's try breaking it with one of these chairs. Here we go. Yeah!
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Thank you, Ella. You know, if you just watch me play that stupid game for a little bit, you'll just get enough jump scares. first time playing, yes. I saw it come up, and I've always wanted to try one of these games. But I'm too much of a scaredy cat, so... so I've never played before. I haven't played any kind of scary games in a really long time. Oh my gosh, I only got one of those. Thank you, I will enjoy. Ella. Stop it. That looked like it did something. Can we push this now? What's that doing? I can hear it doing something. Maybe there's something going on here. It won't open, it's locked. Let's see, did you play Alien Isolation? Nope. Did not. I'm gonna find you and murder you, Ella. Ah! Alstad and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstad, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years, described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they would seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? How long is this? Okay, we're almost done. $2. Oh, the Alien Isolation was on sale. Missed it. Is it the same type of game? Horror stuff? Look at you, Ella. You got a #1 badge for scaring the crap out of me. I hope you're happy with that. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstad at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He's dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstad, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives in a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Alstad, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Fortnite. Maybe you should go play Fortnite with your own age group. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright. Now I gotta figure out what this ticking is. So... I'm gonna put this away. We don't want to waste it. Let's try this again. Okay. Surely it has something to do with this. Come on. Oh my gosh! Stop, Ella. You're gonna get me immune to it. Is that what you want? You want me to be immune to it? Because that's what's gonna happen. Man, I hope I don't get stuck this early in the game. Oh, there's another one. Ha! Let's do that one and this one. Yeah, can we open this door? Nope. How about push this thing? Yep. Okay, maybe there's another one then. That one? Nope. Okay, so it's only those two. Right? Oh, there's another one. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. 1, 2.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker! There we go. Woo! We did it! I am the best person at this game ever. Okay. Nope, can't light that because we wasted all of our things. Oh look, a key. Ooh. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. maybe I will heat them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Alright, we got What's that? What's that? Something coming for me? I didn't check all the drawers. Is open, isn't that fun? I've been here before. Let me get back to this is steady. Can't get into the steady.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can range it. It's really fun.
Do you see that? Do you see that? There's like a thing over there. Ew, I don't want to do it. Scared now. I don't really want them to introduce dudes into this game that I have to run from. It says anonymous, but I know that was you, you jerk. I've been here. I've been here.
Nick Venture. Nick Venture time. I think it's the ogre's voice.
Oh no! I'm completely lost. There's like 0.01% chance that you go in that corner and spawn him. Nice.
Your life. You have 27 minutes.
Oh, I lost her.
You had your life was so low as at 27 minutes. Yeah, like right now.
I'm worried if I like lose all my sanity, does that mean I lose and I have to like start over again?
Actually, do the what? Yeah,
Wine cellar, so
make sure everybody's done with this one before I'm gone.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
this ain't a horrific vision, May. You don't lose sanity. I do lose sanity. Look, got sanity right here. If I spend too much time in the dark, it like makes me insane. Hold down left, okay. Press right mouse or strong push in the direction you face. What? Right mouse for a strong push in the direction that you face. Okay. I mean, I'm pushing that. Oh, is it? Aha! There we go. What am I gonna do with these guys? Let's see. Yes! Close this door. I don't know if that's better or not, because then I can escape. Okay, we'll leave it up. What's that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Ooh, what's this? I can hit somebody with it. Ooh, I can push all those too. What's that noise? Okay. It blew out my torch. That sucks. What a waste. Enough, Anthony. It's scurry. It's like somebody walking above me, man. Alright, 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 alright. Chill. We got this. What are we doing? I got a piece of wood. A piece of wood. I don't know what the hell that is. Piece of rope. I can't touch that. I can bricks? Is that what these are? Alright, so I got some rocks. Some boxes. Am I holding an object? Okay. 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 I'm not sure I get the pushing thing here. Are you scared? I'm scared too. There was a dude earlier, it looked like a mummy. It was really scary. And then Ella keeps jump scaring me, which just makes it hard to concentrate. Okay.
Hi, Anthony. TH next.
Can't seem to move these things anymore than they've been moved. Maybe I can get out now. Can I get out? And go this way. Move this. Can. Making it worse. Maybe if I go this way then? Ugh. Okay. I'm making this way harder than it needs to be, I'm sure. Quite sure. There we go. Okay.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh,
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Do something, Wilhelm.
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Oh man. Last time I picked up something, I went a little crazy. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I summoned to the castle of Brandenburg, as most of the aristocracy. I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes. I can no longer... Alright, y'all.
Alright, is everybody done here?
I think this is a good place to pause.
Oh, you know what? I've got
Because I have a Zoom happy hour to get to. Thanks for joining me. Except Ella. No thanks to Ella. You and your jump scares are terrible. I'm going to save and exit, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!